Goodbye, Virginia. Hello, West Virginia. Good morning. I slept well last night. It was a nice, soft, flat lawn, and it had cooled off some, so that was really nice and made for good sleeping weather. I did not do the pancakes this morning. I know from past experience that pancakes don't usually stick with me, and they were make your own, and I usually am up way before everyone else, so they might not have even had the batter ready yet. So I opted to have my oatmeal, which I enjoyed very much. It was mango coconut oatmeal. I left about 6:30, and I am planning on staying at a place called Stony Brook Farm. And I'm not quite sure what to expect. I talked to the guy on the phone. He said the farm was a community. So we shall see. He did say that there was only one other hiker there, so I might have a cabin, which is the bunk room by myself, which I don't mind at all. It is donation only, and it includes meals. So I'm curious to see what this will be like. I wanted to talk about Virginia. There has been a rumor, as long as I have been learning about the Appalachian Trail, that Virginia is flat and Virginia is easy. Virginia is not flat and Virginia is not easy. And Virginia has a lot of rocks, including rock scrambles. And I would venture to guess that Virginia has more rocks than Pennsylvania, which is rumored to be Rocksylvania because Pennsylvania has rocks. To my recollection, Pennsylvania does not have as many rocks as Virginia, and the rocks it does have are boulders that you boulder hop on, and not these little rocks that just kill your feet like Virginia has. And that brings me to another subject about rumors and gossip. Once a rumor or gossip starts to be spread around, it's very difficult to dispel. And if somebody hears a piece of gossip about someone, like somebody says, watch out for her, or she's this, or she's that, people are going to go into a new relationship with that person always wondering whether it's true or having a chip on their shoulder. And I'm sure you played that game gossip when you were a kid, where you sit around in a circle and somebody whispers something into another person's ear, and then that person whispers it to the other person until it goes all the way around the circle. And by the time it gets to the last person, it doesn't resemble anything like what the original whisperer said. So gossip is so dangerous, so damaging, so ugly. So, am I perfect? No. Have I ever gossiped? Yes. But in later years, I have really tried to not do it, to call it when I hear it. People don't like it either. When you call them and say, let's not talk about this, this is not right, I don't want to hear it. Whatever you say to stop it, they don't like it. But you got to be strong enough to say, hey, I'm not going to participate in this. And it will prick their conscience, even though they don't like it. They might give you backlash of some sort. they might start gossiping about you. It will make an impression on them, and it might even stop the gossip. So I've learned most of my lessons in the school of hard knocks. I've made the mistake in order to be able to learn from it, and that's usually what it takes before it sticks, unfortunately. So I'm just passing on that pearl of wisdom to you. So I guess that is it for the morning report. And the other thing about gossip is that once it's out there and it starts to spread, it's almost impossible to stop. You can't really take it back. It just spreads and spreads and spreads, and everyone is tainted by that gossip. They're going to go into meeting that person with all of this trash that may or may not be true in their mind. And they're going to be tainted against that person because of what they've heard and what they believe might be true. So just think about that. Hello. I did about 14 miles to Keys Gap, where I was picked up by a Nav who lives and works at Stony Brook Farm. It turns out that Stony Brook Farm is the 12 Tribes, which is a known cult on the AT. I did not know that Stony Brook Farms was of the 12 Tribes, or I would not have done it. The people here are very nice, but this is just not my kind of thing. They were going to have a prayer meeting before supper. The signal for the prayer meeting was the shofar being blown, and that happened at 6. I ate out of my bag. I just could not face a big group of people I did not know, of a religion that I don't agree with. And I don't know what else to say. I called the guy and asked if I could leave before breakfast, because there's another hiker guy in another cabin, and he said that breakfast often was not served until 9 or 10. I'm usually on the trail by 6:30. So I asked him if he could please take me back to the trail, and he said, sure, anytime you want. I said, well, I don't want to interfere with what you have going on here. And he says, well, how about 6:30? I said, that's awesome. So I can't get out of here fast enough. I just feel very uncomfortable. They have been very nice to me. The accommodations are good. There is no AC in the cabin. There is a very nice hiker shower. What do I want to call it? a shower room, shower cabin. I can't think of the right term that I'm thinking of. Anyway, I did not want to make this video because I don't like talking bad about certain groups. I'm sure they're very nice, and I'm sure that they believe strongly in what they are doing, but I'm just getting a real check in my spirit, and I don't feel comfortable here. So I will be leaving tomorrow and going 6 miles into Harper's Ferry. I am trying to get a bunk there because I'm going to have to set up my tent once I pick it up from the ATC along with my mail drop, and then I'll have to organize my food drop. So I'm not sure exactly yet where I'm going to stay, so stay tuned to make sure I get out of here. Anyway, I'm going to bed. I did 19.2 miles yesterday and 14.2 today. The last thing I want to do at 7 o'clock is eat. I usually eat between 3 or 4, and I certainly don't want to have a prayer meeting beforehand. So I'm going to bed after I edit my video. I did get clean laundry, I got a clean body, and they left a nice little gift basket here that had a banana and an orange, some homemade peanut butter cookies, and that was very nice. There's also a handmade card here that I'll take some video of that I thought was very nice. So it's not that they're not nice people. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are well-meaning. They're very open and very giving, but this ain't my thing.